called The Crackers in the Box, where we talk about yarn, crafts, and amazing thrifting deals apparently, lately anyways. On my last video, mystery puzzles. That was fun. Don't worry, I have more mystery puzzles, but they're giant ones, over 1,000 pieces and stuff. Adult ones with like unicorns and stuff that I think my aunt left at my house. So it'll be fun to figure them out. A lot of grays from what I'm seeing, so that's going to be an adventure. A couple days ago, it was National Amigurumi Day. Still working on that word. And I watched the Hobie Live and got inspired to finish at least one out of the 3 projects of amigurumis that I need to finish. Of course, they're all just mostly just sewing up besides this one. This is our girl, Sophia, from Nitty Critters. And my daughter, my middle daughter, that has already gotten her special new friend, has renamed her from Sophia to Chelsea. And also to Anne-Marie. Probably something else at this point, so I'm not even sure what we're calling her. We did make one big difference, which I'm not 100% sure I'm loving. The horn here. She didn't want to, my daughter did not want the white horn, so we did one that matched the hair, because I don't have a lot of this type of yarn. It's not my usual go-to. And so I used sparkly threads, sewing threads, and I gave her a little crown. It works, I guess. You can kind of see it. I don't know, she's adorable though. I absolutely love this little pattern. Worked out really nice. Her tail's cute. Her hair is like really bouncy, full of life. Lots of fun. So this kit's very generous with what it offers to give to you to work up these patterns. With the giraffe, I have this much left. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's soft. With this one in particular, also to note, even after stuffing the giraffe, I still had at least one of these size left. And you get 2 with each box. So with the unicorn, I have this one and this one left. I won't complain about more stuffing. It's already bought and paid for, so we'll just tuck that away for another day. I also lucked out with the unicorn being able to have a whole Bernard baby blanket. Super soft, super nice. So if I wanted to make another unicorn, I just need to find something for hair. So that's going to go up in here, I think, somewhere. I'll just pop you there for now, till I'm not into organizing. And a little bit of black. I don't know. But this was for the eyes and the eyelashes, which I thought I did pretty good with this time. A little better than the last one. Pretty little eyelashes on her. So I'll just put this in with my scrap yarn, and it will get used for sure, definitely, at some point or another. So these kits are quite complicated. They look easy. They read up easily, but they are UK terms. I'm fine with that for the most part, but there were a couple little things that really threw me off, like how to do the horn. It was basically, you had to wrap it and sew it together to do the horn. And the neck was another piece like that, because it was separate. On the giraffe, it was just one piece. On the unicorn, the neck had to be wrapped around and stuff. It's really, really sturdy, but it took me a few times, and I had to use Google to really get it through. Very frustrating, took up a little time, so I would have made it a lot faster. If I make it again, it would probably take me about maybe 2 days tops, just taking my time and diddling-dallying and doing what I do in between. Not too bad. Yesterday, we took a little family trip down to Walmart to resupply our life. Toilet paper. Bigger amounts of it there than there is in my little town that I live in. And so, toilet paper, pull-ups for the baby, or sorry, toddler girl. And so I happened upon our Walmart's right near Michael's, so we did a little walk around at Michael's. Baby loved it. She fell in love with this beautiful red plushy filler type yarn. I don't really have it in my budget for $12 for a ball of yarn for my baby just to hug, as much as I would love to. Also didn't have it in for toys this time. So we went to Walmart, grabbed what I needed to grab. I got some really good deals, so I was able to save myself a few bucks and able to grab myself something special out of their clearance. So this says $3.98. Save $3.99. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Take it open, look at one of the holes. Sorry about the crinkles here. Look at that beauty. That is nice. That is the red my daughter absolutely adores. She's 2, loves red yarn. Ano to tough, mommy, I love it. I'm going to have to put my glasses on, so if you see a bit of a reflection from the ring light, I'm sorry, but that's the best way to get light in this room. We have Mainstays. So this is a Walmart brand. Never really get a lot of Walmart brand up here in Canada, especially their acrylics. I'm really hoping to try them at some point. Chunky Chanel yarn. There's a pattern. I'm not interested in that pattern, so that's fine. We are looking at over here. 31.7 yards or 29 meters. All right. 8 ounce, 226 grams. Super bulky 6. 25 millimeter knitting needles, or what does that say there? I'm confused. I'll try that again. 25 milliliter knitting needles, 25 milliliter crochet hook. Okay. I will have to Google what all that means. Anyways, either way, big, thick, chunky, like ginormous. This was just a big tangly mess. So we got her in the car, in the minivan, and I put it on her, and she wrapped herself all up on it on the ride home and absolutely loved her life. So she's a very happy little girl. Her dream, now this is where it gets weird. Her dream is to take this red, something this red, a dark purple, and for me to make her a special unicorn. I'm not sorry. I'm just kind of picturing it in my head, and I'm going, I don't know about that, baby, but I will play around and see what I can come up with for her. But either way, she's a very happy little miss with her big red ball to play with. So soft and cushy. Alright, so I saved us some money. So we got to go to the thrift store again. Able to throw that into our fun when we got everything we needed, which was great, wonderful, love when that happens. Got this gorgeous, really pretty yarn right here. The closest I can seem to find is Homespun by Lion Brand, but I couldn't find this particular shade. Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking in the right spot. I gave it a quick look because I'm a little tired, I'll be honest. Doesn't really matter to me because either way, I want it, I got it. I love the greens, the yellowish greens in it, the bluish grays. I'm going to have fun with this. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do with this. I'll match it up with my other ones that are very similar. Again, another one that claims to be on Google search image after I take a picture and I try to search it up. First thing I do with mystery yarns, and what comes up is Homespun. Not quite the same as the last one, right? It looks a bit different. I have no idea. Love the grays, the dark browns, and the blues. All colors that I just love, love, love. So, another gorgeous yarn for me to play with. This one here has appeared in my own personal stash. I don't know where this one came from. I think somebody just kind of handed it over. It's got a nice little lint in it. That's great. Came out of my chest of drawers with my 10s and my 20s that I keep for a specific project that I have been working my nerve up to, but is a little bit too advanced for me still. This is very similar to the two I just picked up today and a couple other yarns I have. So I'm going to do a little picture here of all these. Very soft. Gonna have some fun with these. Now I'm up to 6 of these types of yarns. They're all very similar. Very, very similar the way they are put together. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to mix them, but I have a feeling that all of these are going to end up in something really interesting for me. I really think maybe a mixture granny square type cardigan, but I keep saying granny square because that seems to be what my brain is obsessed with this week only. But I do like these colors all together. Even this one right here, I find it's really nice with all of these different colors, different shades with these blacks to hold it together. So we'll just have to see what I come up with. Here's 3 unknowns. We got a nice lightweight here. This is a really, really lightweight. I'm thinking it's probably close to the Bernay Baby I got recently. It's very similar to it, reminds me of it. The one weight, a little bit crunchy though. It's the only way I can describe how it feels when I go like that, so I don't want it to get skin. This is a nice darker brown, never can complain, and more of an earthy, almost got a bit of a green tinge to it, which will come in handy for any of my upcoming projects. Here we are with Hudson's Bay Baycrest, a Canadian classic. This is the Hudson's Bay's store brand. We have 50 grams. It is a knitted worsted, machine washable and dryable, 7 needle or 4.5 millimeter needles, and this would probably be knitting according to it being a knitting worsted. I'm still going to use it for crochet. You can't stop me. This multicolored one here, my mom thinks that she has a project that she was making years ago in that color, so I'm going to let her see if that's the right one for her. But the rest are all mine. I'm running out of room on my shelf here for all this yarn I've been thrifting. And my mom had given me some big totes. So this is another one of my mom's donations to me. What are your thoughts? I love it. It's really soft. These two here are lovely, fluffy, very Easter colors. The pinks, the green, the white. We salvaged this from I think it was a baby blanket of some sort that had a big stain or burnt. One of the blankets we took apart were burnt. It was headed for the garbage, so we salvaged as much yarn as we possibly could. I am thinking this has been laundered. It's beautiful. Maybe I'll use it as unicorn hair on another unicorn with my leftover baby blanket, Bernay, from the original kit. So this is an example of an upcoming project I have in the works that I'm still planning. I need to recover these dining room chair seats. Almost every one of them has these horrible little cracks. Some of the holes are quite a bit bigger than others. And quite frankly, they're very ugly and uncomfortable. The chair itself has a beautiful design and the wood on it is still very lovely on most of them. But these seats really, really need to be recovered. I'm leaning towards maybe a granny square mixed just because I have so many mixed balls up here. These two, the pink and the blue, are my scrap yarns so far. So they're smaller amounts of fun colors. I will get back to you on when I know. Thanks for joining us here at all the crackers in the box and my yarn enjoyments. Thank you for seeing Rosie be born. Her name is Rosie. Beautiful unicorn named Rosie, named after a gnome from a story at school. Handwritten by my beautiful daughter. She's going to be well loved. Rosie the unicorn. Thank you again for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye.